What is going on, chat? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. What is up, guys? Good morning. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Gonna give everybody just a second to roll in here. What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? Shit, it is Friday. Come on, guys. You guys know we gotta get the vibe right. There we go. All right, what is going on, guys? Good morning. Isaac, thank you for the reminder, man. I almost forgot. All right, Friday hoodies on. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? Happy Friday morning, guys. It is November 10th. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Friday morning. We're going to get right into it this morning, guys. People losing their mind at 9:15. I know. I actually started this at 9:10, and YouTube took like 3 minutes to get this stream going. But I wanted to host a public stream this Friday just because I am trying to do this every Friday now, guys, hosting a pre-market live stream right on YouTube. So if you guys are enjoying the free pre-market lives, if you want to see more of them, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this. I'm going to try to do these every Friday, guys. This is a stream that I normally host every single day, every single weekday morning inside the room, inside the Discord. We host this every morning, 9:10 to 9:15. We cover the game plan for the day for 20 minutes prior to market open. For today, we have quite the interesting setup, guys. Obviously, yesterday was a huge day on QQQ and Shopify into the close, closed out coin for a huge move. Focus is going to be relatively simple and straightforward for me this morning, guys. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Give them the free goods. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully everybody's having a solid Friday. I'm gonna cut straight to the point, guys. Not gonna beat around the bush too much. Obviously, had an amazing short setup on QQQ yesterday. We absolutely killed that inside the chat as well as on Shopify, like I mentioned. And so coming into today, guys, really gonna keep this straightforward and simple, right? We had a pretty solid sweep of liquidity on those hourly candles. Yesterday, we had 3 consecutive sweeps of that October high at 370, 377. I've talked about why today is so important. If you saw my tweet last night, I think it's definitely difficult to kind of downplay the importance of today, right? This is a huge weekly candle close, right? It's Friday. Always keep that in mind, guys. You've got your weekly candles closing today. This is a huge spot on the overall market. You can see the body of this current weekly candle on QQQ is sitting right on top of the downtrend line, right, from late July, right? That was kind of that July top where we really saw, that was when we were seeing healthier market breadth, clear kind of bull market action. We had a fake breakdown, obviously, under this channel, obviously 2 weeks ago now, right? So the end of October. And now here we sit, right, coming into, now our second week in November, guys. Wild. But this is a really very, very important weekly candle close, right? Here's kind of the way I look at it. If bulls are able to hold the 369 area, which if you saw me mention on my tweet last night, hey, like really pay attention to that 369 area, guys. Look at where we put in a bottom in pre-market on the Qs, right? 368.97. That is the spot to watch today, in my opinion, guys, right? So obviously bulls have kind of come in so far here at that spot, kind of pushing into that 371 spot into the open. So here's the way I'm looking at this, guys. If we close above this weekly trend line, I really think that sets the market up for much, much higher as we go into the end of this month and into, Christmas, Santa rally, etc. I think this weekly candle close is really going to dictate the back half of market action we see for this month. So more important than anything today, guys, right? It's been a huge week inside the room, especially the last 2 days have been absolutely massive. Yesterday was probably one of, my best overall just performance days I can ever remember. This candle close, I think, really sets the tone. So I am really going to be primarily a participant I'm going to mainly be watching, right? And I'm going to kind of look to participate in some individual names. But as far as QQQ goes, I have some 370 put runners that are still open. That's really my only position there. So what I'm going to be watching as we go into today, right? Hourly candle setup is pretty clear, right? We had really strong support yesterday, right? And then we had that 30-year bond auction, which sold the market off, right? And then we continued lower. The key spot of support prior to that 30-year bond auction was what? 371.85. So I really want to pay attention to that 371.85 spot as we go into market open into 372. I think if we continue to reject at 372, then we come back down here, we test 370.50, and likely probably retest that 369 zone. So that's really the key spot that I'm going to be watching. Those are those two key pivots that I'm really going to be watching today. And again, that 371.8 into 372 zone is the primary focus for me. And here we are, right? 371.67 as we head into the open. Oh, wow, my camera just died. That's cool. What the heck? All right, sorry, guys. You got a black screen now for the last 10 minutes. But that's really going to be the spot that I'm watching closely on the cues. As far as we go into some other names that I want to pay attention to, again, if we close this weekly candle sub that trend line, I am going to be watching the 365 puts for next week. If we close back above, I really think that we can start to push back towards those weekly highs at 374. So far, this has been a pretty muted week of price action. As far as some other names I'm going to be watching today, on the long side, if we do maintain some market strength, obviously coin looks really good still on the weekly. The daily, definitely a bit toppy there on some high sell volume. However, we did come back down, test that 90 area. If we can hold on to 95, I really think that, again, we talked about that 95 pivot yesterday. Obviously, I closed out of my position at the open yesterday for a little bit over 1,000%. I know some people got like 1,400% or more. It's really sick. I got 1,000% and I called it a day and then flipped short on the cues. Obviously, pretty insane day. But going into coin today, this 95.87 pivot is key, right? That was that key spot of support. You can see once we made that initial move down, the spot that we came back up, right? So the first spot that we come back up and try to retest is that 95.87 area. So if we get back over 96, the way that I'm going to look at that first hourly close over 96, I think that sets that up for higher, probably a test of that 100 psych level. Obviously, that's a huge area of psych level resistance. So this is kind of a secondary focus for me today. The chips are really where my focus is going to be, guys. This AVGO setup has a lot of my attention, right? We had a really, really clean liquidity sweep at those prior all-time highs, right? And AVGO, as you can see, has been in this range, right? And so this is where I want my eyes to be on the short side today. I'm going to give the Discord kind of the full game plan here as we get towards market open as far as what I'm going to be looking at. But you can see these prior all-time highs, right? One test of 918, two tests, three tests, four tests, right? And yesterday we actually made a new all-time high, and then we obviously sweep that liquidity above that key level. And so what I'm going to be looking for is a test of that liquidity level, right? I want to see that liquidity level get tested now, which is going to be that 918.50, 919 area, which we are testing in pre-market. So we're kind of pushing back up into what I am expecting to potentially act as resistance here, right? So this is going to be a top watch for me. Like I said, I am going to be watching closely on the short side here. Yeah, my camera battery was like, it said Friday. We're off. It's all right, guys. We're going to get that fixed. All right, so as we come into kind of the remaining setups that I'm really going to be paying close attention to, I do think Meta is worth a pair of eyes today. Obviously, TTD reported some really weak earnings. If we do see QQQ kind of give a downside move here, I think that Meta against this 320 area of resistance is somewhat appealing on the short side, potentially for those 319p. Kind of an uglier overall setup on the hourly here, right? You kind of got that head pattern, right? I wouldn't say this is exactly head and shoulders, but you've got a pretty clear kind of fake false breakout, push back down, and now retesting key resistance. So that's what I'm going to be watching. I'll be watching the 315 puts. But really, that's going to be where my focus is at today, guys. Again, primary focus for me is going to be on the Qs. Friday, guys, it's if you've had an amazing week, don't feel like you need to push the envelope here. It's been a great week already inside the chat. So we're going to be really, really picky about the setups that we take. But those are the names that I'm going to be watching. Meta, AVGO short side, and I will be watching Coin on the long side. I think, again, Q's coming up into some resistance here. Same goes for Meta, right? You're seeing a pattern, right? AVGO coming into that spot, Meta coming into that spot. Really going to be important to see how we act at the open. I think once we do get a directional, right, kind of pick today, I think that's going to be a strong move because of the way this QQQ weekly candle is set up. So I definitely think there could be some really nice opportunities today. It's going to be very, very important, again, to watch and see how we close this weekly candle. So don't always trust the first move. Be smart. Trade safe. Stick to those A+ setups. I'm going to head over to the Discord and hop on our live trading stream inside the Discord. So if you're new, joining us for the first time, a little bit unorthodox pre-market live, guys. My camera decided to die on the public stream, but we're going to hop on the Discord live trading stream right now. So if you're in the chat, head over to the left-hand side, hit that live trading tab. We're going to head over to the Discord. If you'd like to join us inside the chat, the link is in my bio to join. It'll automatically add you to the Discord, and you can use the code QQQ30 for 30% off. I'll see you guys on the live trading stream in about 1 minute. See you guys there. Peace.